Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to show you some of the basics of Zotero. So this is my Zotero library, and as you can see, I have many different sources here that I have been gathering for my research. First, I'm going to show you how you can manually add a new source into Zotero. You're going to go to the plus icon where it says New Item. And then you can select the type of source that it is. If you can't find it in this list, you can select more, and you'll see a long list of possibilities. Let's suppose I am trying to add a newspaper article. I'll click on newspaper article. I can add the title of my article, the author, surname, then first name. I can add the publication. So for example, if the publication is from The Age, I can just put that in there. Place of publication and the date. I can also put the page numbers. Those are the essential items for a newspaper article. You can also fill in any of these other bits of what we call metadata. That's the manual way to put in a source, but suppose that I found the source on the internet. Here is an article on Clive Amadio, who was an Australian saxophonist that I found through Trove. If I want to get this article into my Zotero, I simply go up to the top right, and you can see the icon where it says Save to Zotero. I'll click on that, and then it says Saving to my library. At this point, if I go back into Zotero, I will now see that the article has been automatically populated here into Zotero. However, what I'm going to notice is that some of this data is not quite input correctly. Now the title, Clive Amadio's Quintet, let's double check if that's the title. Indeed it is, Clive Amadio's Quintet. However, you'll notice that it's all caps. Now, if I leave this as all caps, then anytime I want to use this source, it is going to put in all caps. So instead, I need to fix that. Titles in Chicago style should always be capitalized, but not in all caps. The next thing I'm going to notice is the author is blank. If I go back to the article, I may find that there is no author listed. And if that is the case, we can leave that blank. In this case, it looks like there's no author listed. I'm going to check first. The abstract is fine, that won't appear in my citation. The publication says that it's the Narandera Argus and Riverina Advertiser. And here I can see in Trove that that indeed is the correct publisher. I want to check all of these. The place is New South Wales, and the date 20 July 1953. 20 July 1953. Then it says page 2. So back in Zotero, I want to put page 2 in case I need to find it again. Okay. Now that I've checked all of this data and I've got it all in correctly, double check, yes, it is a newspaper article. Sometimes on occasion, Zotero will get the wrong item type, so you do have to double check all of this. But now that I've got all of this information in here correctly, I can go to my Word document where I've written a sentence about the article. Now, if I want to simply cite the article with a footnote, at the top, you'll notice there's a Zotero section here. So all I have to do is add citation. Now you'll notice the first thing that'll pop up, and this will only happen the first time that you're trying to cite a source in a Word document. After that, it will automatically be the same. But the first time it asks you for the citation style. I want the Chicago Manual of Style 17th edition full note. We want footnotes, not endnotes. All of that looks good. So then I can click OK. Now it has a citation, but it doesn't have anything in there. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to click Edit Citation. And then a small box should appear. I hope that you can see this small Zotero box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type a search word in this box. Now, the title of the article was Clive Amadio's Quintet. So let's try that. Clive Amadio's Quintet. And you'll notice that it pops up here. And there it is. And then I can click Enter. And if I go back to my Word document, there's my citation right there. Then let's suppose I've done all of my writing and I want to add a bibliography. All I have to do is click Add Edit Bibliography. And you'll notice it only put this one source here, but if I had 100 sources in this document and I had cited them all using Zotero, they would all be listed in correct bibliographic format right there where I have bibliography. And that's using Zotero.